All right, everyone. Y'all probably thought I was done. I was quitting with this video stuff, but no, I actually took some time off. I had a few days off of work. I had spent most of my time with my family members, and now I'm back to wish you a happy new year. And this is the first video of 2020 that I am posting. Now I'm coming out with this series called Food for Thought. And this Food for Thought series is only out here to provoke you and to help you see things differently. A butterfly doesn't truly become a butterfly without becoming a worm. And I read this out of a book. I'm doing more reading for my mental. So before a butterfly become a butterfly, it starts within the stage of being a worm. And that's many people, I should compare it to people. People, whenever they're starting to learn things, they are that worm. So the butterfly, before it becomes one, it's a worm. It's eating, it's doing all the natural things that it needs to do before it forms its cocoon and before it spreads out and fly. Now, when a butterfly is done forming its cocoon and it's done forming everything that it needs to form to become a butterfly, oftentimes you don't see a butterfly laying around the worms, the beginning stage that it was in, all the time. It has its own agenda, it has its own plan, it has its own mindset of doing certain things that it needs to do to survive, now that it's in its final stage. Now, I bring this up in comparison to us. Many of us are still in the mindset of the worm mindset. And I want to say that many of us have sprouted. We have broken out of our cocoon. We have became a butterfly. We are flying right now. We are soaring. But ultimately, while we are soaring, there are some people that we call friends, some people that we call family, some people that we value a lot in our lives that haven't reached that stage that we have reached yet in the butterfly stage. They haven't even became a cocoon yet. And ultimately, most of the time, we feel the need to keep them around, which is not bad. You bring your people up with you. But instead of bringing them up, you're oftentimes just laying there and hanging around with them. In other words, you're hanging around the worms, even though you're a butterfly now. And I want you to think of it like this. The worms have its own agenda to get to the butterfly stage that you're at currently. You have its own agenda, and it's not for you to get from the worm stage to get to the butterfly stage because you're already a butterfly. It is now your time for you to really hone in on your process and what you need to do to survive and formulate a plan in order to live your life as a butterfly so that way you could soar higher and be brighter and attack things that you weren't able to attack while you were a worm. Your friends will get there, your family members will get there, but more so than others, they probably need to see someone within their circle soaring and flying in order for them to form that cocoon, in order for them to receive that drive, in order for them to go. Now, I'm not saying leave them behind, but I'm saying don't hinder your process by you knowing that you have a higher level of intelligence and a higher mind at the moment. Don't sacrifice that just to hang around the worms, just to hang around the same people that has a different mindset than you. I'm not telling you to cut them off, but I'm just saying, find some people who are butterflies just like you that have the same mindset, if not have a bigger vision than you, that is attempting to elevate you into a different space. Because that different space that you're placed in will ultimately be the space that will ultimately help you bring your friends who are worms. I'm not disrespecting no one. Bring your friends up and carry them out to success. That was some food for thought for you. If you have any rebuttals or any comments, leave it below. Make sure you like and share this with all your friends because we have a lot more food for thought for you this 2020. This year will be a great year and we're coming off strong as hell.